YouTube! We're making this stuff right now. Homemade ketchup, you guys. It is so good. No preservatives, no artificial colorings, no additives, just straight up good ketchup. Let's do this. Oh, it is so good. It's gonna take like 10 minutes to make. So what we'll need is 2 6-ounce cans of tomato paste. And what's great about this recipe, guys, it has less sugar than standard ketchup. And not just less sugar, but different kinds of sugars. You know, standard ketchup has high fructose corn syrup or just straight up corn syrup. And this has none of that. This has a mixture of brown sugar, which brown sugar is cane sugar and molasses, and honey. And everybody knows how delicious honey is. It adds a different flavor. And only a different flavor, it has a lot of nutritional benefits in just being sweet. So what we can do is add both these right to this pot here. Scoop all that in. And what's great too, this has so much more depth of flavor than just straight up sweetened tomato sauce. This has rich flavors of roasted onion powder, garlic, sea salt, and then today we're using apple cider vinegar instead of standard just distilled vinegar. But if you choose, you could switch it out for, I guess you could do balsamic, but balsamic is very sweet, so I don't see why that wouldn't work. Or champagne vinegar, or just standard white vinegar, or anything you would like. So what we have here is a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, and we're going to turn this on medium-low heat. I guess we're not turning it on medium-low heat. Oh. There we go. So we're going to turn that down because that is some super high flammage. So you want to add that 1/4 cup right in. And now we want to add the water last, and what the water will do is thin it out. But what will happen if you don't add it slowly, it will tend to clump up and you'll have little tomato clumps everywhere. So you want to heat this up. And this will go pretty fast too, because once that tomato sauce gets hot, it will start popping. So you want to make sure once it slowly starts to bubble, you turn it to real low heat, because you don't want hot sauce popping everywhere. It dirties your kitchen, it dirties your clothes, and it's completely unnecessary. So now that the apple cider is completely mixed in, what we can add is, I have 2 tablespoons of just standard light brown sugar. You could use dark brown sugar if that's all you have in your home too. And if you don't have brown sugar, you can totally just substitute that for just standard white sugar. And we'll mix that in here. Make sure that all gets broken up and dissolved. There we go. And to that, guys, I have 1 teaspoon of sea salt. You can use sea salt or kosher, your choice, or iodized, but I just don't recommend that at all. Iodized will make your stuff taste really salty when it doesn't need to be. We're going to mix that in. And I have 1 teaspoon of just granulated garlic powder. We'll mix that in. Look how fast this is going, guys. We're making homemade ketchup. No preservatives, no artificial colorings or flavorings, just real ketchup. And I have 2 teaspoons of roasted onion powder, and if you can't find roasted onion powder in like your specialty spice house, then you can just use standard onion powder. We'll add that right in. There we go. Do you hear it bubbling? Not sure if you can or not, but it smells so good in here. And then I'm just gonna eyeball this, you guys. But we need 2 tablespoons of honey also. So we're gonna go 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. And once you try this recipe and you're like, oh, it's not sweet enough, I like my ketchup a little more sweet, go ahead and add an additional tablespoon of honey. It's your recipe, it's your ketchup, you eat it. Or if you feel like, hey, this is way too sweet, cut back and just remove the brown sugar and just add the honey. And then what we have here is 3 cups of just plain water. We're going to slowly add that in, so I would add about 1/4 of that. We want to give that a good old stir. We're going to add another 1/4 of that. And like I said, you don't want to add this all at once because you'll just have clumps everywhere. And, oh, look Look at this, look at this. Once more, we'll add the rest of it. And here we go. Oh my gosh, guys, it looks so good. I'll bring the camera up so you can see it. But I can't wait to get some fries going in here because it's going to be thebomb.com. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Guys, look at this. So good. You guys. So I just showed you the close-up here, and it smells so good. It looks so good. The last thing, you guys, is you just want to place this in your refrigerator till it fully cools, about an hour, hour and a half maybe, depending how cold your fridge is. Or if you like your ketchup at room temperature, which that's how I like it, just put it in there for like 15 minutes, and then it'll be at like the room temperature area. Get your fries, your burgers, your sandwiches, your eggs scrambled if you like it with ketchup, because that's how I like them. And you are ready to enjoy. I want to know, once you guys make this, how it turns out. I'm super excited to hear about it. Super excited that you guys will be in your kitchens making this. And I can't wait till next time, you guys. Adios.